Hello everyone, BJTHEBRAVE here, back with some more Shadowverse Worlds Beyond content. So what is Take-Two? We have got a new game mode upon us. So basically guys, unlike normal regular games of Shadowverse, unranked or unranked, where you go ahead and choose a class and build a deck of 40 cards, Take-Two is basically all about constructing what's called a draft mode, where you're presented with a series of options of 2 cards at a time from a specific class, and you have to pick between 2 lots of 2 which one you think is the better pair of cards. And they might throw a really bad card with a really good card, or they might be like 2 kind of fairly more medium or average cards, and so you can't get the same level of synergies and stuff that you get obviously in Constructed. We can think about something like Combo Roach, for example. Well, that relies on having very specific cards to build the combo. You're going to be much harder to do that in draft. So look, the good thing is that you, in terms of what you play against, you're going to be coming up against a lot less sort of like cheesy feeling decks, right? And it comes down in theory a lot more to, well, first of all, the look of the draft, but also your ability to make value trades and to understand concepts like control and tempo and all the rest of it. So yeah, usually draft mode is a good kind of practice ground, a good place to learn the game, and also whilst you build your collection, because in Constructed, you know, if you're new, for example, or your collection's not as big, you are competing with people who potentially have a massive advantage over you, right? Whereas in Take-Two or draft mode, obviously you are both being presented with drafts, and you know, you get to use cards you don't yet own in your collection. I guess that's another advantage, but I'm not here to sell you on the pros and cons of it. Let's just talk about what it is and look at how it works. So if we click over here, when you first log in, you'll see it says there's a Take-Two ticket, so we can claim that ticket. And we could say use now and go to the arena. I'm just going to show you from the home page where it is though. It's down here where it says arena. And then you can see over here on the left it says Take-Two. So we're going to select on Take-Two. And as it says, it's a match format where you build a 30 card deck, so it's 30 cards, not 40, by picking pairs of cards, and then you test it out against other players. You battle until you get 7 wins or 2 losses, and you earn rewards based on your total wins. Although you can play any class, the class that you pick determines the cards that appear, so choose wisely. 2 pairs of cards will appear on the screen at once. If you don't like the choice shown, you can actually redraw up to twice. So you need to be thinking really carefully about when to use those redraws, because if you use it on the first couple of pairs, for example, then you will be stuck with whichever pairs you get offered. And when you do use the redraw, note that both pairs will be redrawn. Now, just like in Constructed where you get a rank, you also get a Take-Two rank. So that will be affected by how much you would play and obviously then win within Take-Two. So for example, I'm currently Master on Constructed, but I'm probably going to be starting at C rank on Take-Two, and depending on how much I play, obviously will depend where that goes. So here we go. What we can do is we can click Enter, and we can use one of the tickets. Now, it will cost you 1,000 rupees or 200 crystals every time that you enter. Now, once you've used your free ticket, you're mainly going to be using rupees. So what you need to do is win at least 2 games. If you win 2 games in the draft, you will essentially get your investment back. So you can kind of go on an infinite loop in Take-Two by basically, as long as you win enough games in there, you know, you invest your 1,000 rupees, but you're going to get it back in rewards. If you do better than 2 wins, then you're going to get even more rewards. Now, you know, the rewards aren't amazing, if I'm honest, compared to maybe what I was expecting, or draft modes in other games. I thought the rewards might be better, but it is brand new, and you never know. They may well yet change the rewards and amend them as they hear feedback from the community, just like they have been doing with things like the lobby tournament. So we'll see. So for now, we're going to click ticket, use our free ticket, and so what it does here, you can see it's showing us the 2 cards from each class, which would be our starting 2. Interesting. So the good news is, before you select a class, you get to at least see your first 2. So if we look at Forest, for example, we can see, okay, we've got Titania and Glade. That's not bad. Oh my god, Swordcraft, Gildaria and Albert. That's really strong. Q and Norman is really strong, although you've got to remember that Norman relies on Earth sigils, right? So again, in a constructed deck, that's really easy to do. But in a sort of draft format, we might not get the right cards to satisfy that precondition. So I think so far Swordcraft looks best. Dragoncraft, Phylene, and Louis Fat Fang, it's okay, but we've got like a ramp card, and it's definitely not as good as the Swordcraft, but it's okay. Then we got Cerebrus, and that's a pretty good one actually. That is a pretty good one indeed. I do like that. And then Haven, we got Holy Vessel and Jean. It's not bad. And then we got Karula and Sylvia. Now, obviously, Karula is very good in an artifact build, but again, similar to what we said about Norman, we can't sort of guarantee that we're going to get the synergy in the deck. So overall, I think actually the Sword one or the Abyss one looks best. Probably followed by Haven. Closely followed by Haven. I think we'll go with the Sword. Gildarian Albert is phenomenal. So let's click that, and then we can select OK. Now, we are now committed to the class. We're wedded to the class. So you can see now, obviously, it's 30 cards in total. We've already picked 2. So that's 28 cards left to make the deck, and therefore we get 14 lots of picks between the 2 cards. And remember, we've got 2 more redraws, which are shown down here. Okay, so first of all, we got Samurai and Seria. That's a very good 2 versus Lucrative Deal and Darkside. I'm definitely going to be picking this one over here. And now it says select pair 2 out of 14, so we can have the Shinobi and the Crown, or the Magistry and Rusty. Now, what does Rusty do? It's a 3/3 for 3. It says draw all copies of Rusty and give them Storm. I mean, not a great Super Evo, to be honest. I wonder how good the Crown is. The Crown feels like it might be really good in a kind of like grindy sword match. But the Iron Crown and the Rusty are just good tempo on 3. So I'm a little bit unsure, to be honest. I wonder how good the Crown is. Countdown 4. I think I'm actually going to pick this. And we've got 2 2-drops now. We've got 2 3-drops. Okay, so next up we got the Night Shadow, which is an ambush unit, and the Way of the Maid, which says select a card in your hand, return to your deck, draw 2 Swordcraft followers. It's a value card rather than a tempo. We've got Seria and Lucrative Deal. Draw 2 cards, your opponent draws a card. Okay. I think I'm going to go over here and take this. Next up, we've got Luminous Mage and the Rakia Knight which is a 4-drop 3/3, which says draw a spell and evolve, recover 2 points. Draw whilst developing is very good, particularly in a draft format. Not a bad evolve 2. And over here, we've got the card that we just looked at along with Luminous. Luminous is very good, but I feel like it's this, to be honest, building on our curve quite nicely. Between those 2, it's no competition. It definitely Hounds of War and Samurai. Zirconia and Vals is excellent, but there's always Amalia and Levin. This is a tough one, actually. This is a really tough one. I really wish I could take both. That is really hard. This builds on what we've got already, which is the nice early curve. But we are going to need some late game at some point, and these are 2 excellent late game units. Oh, this is really tough. Well, all I would say is that Amalia and Geno are very good, regardless of whether you've got Evo and Super Evo points, whereas Zirconia is not great if you don't have the Evo point. I think I'm going to go with some late game and bag it, because it's just a very good late game. Now, Nightly Rendering and Way of the Maid, that gives us the value and the removal. The Arms Peddler says last words, draw a card, and it also comes with Rush. I think I'm going to pick... I really don't like Way of the Maid. Nightly Rending's pretty good. I think I'm gonna take the hard removal. Okay, this is not good. The Caravan Mammoth is not good. We have got a 1-drop and card draw, so I think I'm going to take that. Quick Stepper and Night Shadow's not bad. What's Anesta like? Fanfare, give all other followers on the field +1/+1. Evolve, replicate the effects of this card. It's not a very strong 6-drop. But Seria's very good. I think I'm actually going to take this. I think I prefer the Lance Trooper here. Ward, at the end of your turn, if there's a super evolved ally follower on the field, give all followers +1/+1. I mean, that could be kind of interesting. I think I'm going to take this, though. And again, I think I take the removal. I'm very glad that we banked that late game when we had that choice, because look at this. We're really not finding much late game at all here. Now, we are getting quite a low curve. I'm actually wondering whether something like the Crown to buff things is a good idea. But this does draw us a spell. Fanfare draw spell. Let's go with this. And let's go with this, because Samurai's good even into the late game. Still not very much late game, so I feel like on our last pick... Ooh, do we want to go with Valse and the Ravenous Tentacles for removal, or do we want to go Eurus and Zirconia? I think we have quite a lot of 3-drops, and I feel like Eurus is going to be much, much better in draft mode, so I'm going to pick that. Tentacles would be good for closing out, but I'm going to pick that. So, okay, we've now selected our deck, and it says here it concludes after 7 wins, 2 losses. You can see here it's going to track how many wins we've got. It's going to track how many losses we've got. And we can obviously see the deck at any point. This is our deck. So we really want to be looking for that early curve. And probably throwing away the card draw. Probably something we want to draw into. Let's get into a game and see how we get on. Cheers, everybody. Dragoncraft. Let's go. I do feel a little bit bad about not selecting any of the Valses. We have found a 3-drop here, so I think I'm going to get rid of that and that. We are going second as well, so we can definitely... Although they're not very proactive 2-drops. So unless he plays a 1-drop, if he plays a 1-drop, we probably will coin out. But if he doesn't, which he hasn't, we probably won't. And again, they're very reactive 2-drops, so I think what we're going to do here is coin out a proactive 3-drop, right? So do we want to play this one? This one? Or this one? And the answer is we want to play this one. Okay, so now we can make this one bigger from the Fanfare and hit face. And the kind of deck that we've got is very much like a kind of like board building, snowballing kind of tempo deck with a little bit of removal and draw. We really don't have much in the late game, but we do have things like Samurai, which are good at dealing with late games. We've got quite a few of those. We've got a couple of Nightly Rendings, so we have got a bit of removal. Wow. I got rid of. How do you get rid of both of them? What did I miss there? Oh yeah, the 1-drop removal as well. Okay, fair enough. One of the ways we could deal with this is we could actually use this to attack, and then just do this. We did get the Gildaria and the Albert in the initial pair as well, I gotta remember. So that's pretty good. They're more effective in the late game. First Evo coming up, yeah. It's gonna clear the board nicely for him. And we haven't unlocked Super Evo yet, so they are not quite ready to do their thing. So this is not a good turn for us. Good news is the player point bonus refreshes next turn, so we can get Gino out to kill 2 bigger units. So we have to see what he plays. Does he take the value trade or put the damage on? Let's see. So how's everybody finding the draft mode so far? Let me know down in the comments. Because of ramp, he's already able to get Neptune out. Ouch. But this feels like a very good time for... I mean, obviously we could do double samurai and draw. That's an option. But I think that Gino is pretty good here because it gives us a better board. And I'd rather at this stage a better board than the draw that we would get. Because if he responds to this with something big, we've got the samurais to answer it. Draw. Okay, he's got this again. Fledgling Dragon Slayer, by the way, is a really, really good card in draft. It's not bad in constructed, but it's really good in draft. Okay. Aha. So I think we're going to just play this out, and I think we're going to Evo this. Heal a little bit. I think we heal 2 there. A trade, and then we're going to go face. I'm kind of keen to see how good Urius is in this format. Because Urius is one of those cards, isn't it, where like you could really imagine in draft them just not having an answer. Kind of tempted to go off here, but do we clear actually? I don't think we do, right? No, we wouldn't clear if we did that here. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're actually going to slow play a little bit. No. Temper out this area, I think. I don't know, maybe that was wrong though, because actually he plays quite well with Gildaria. Yeah, that maybe it was wrong actually. He's got these kind of units. This does look like a good Albert though. This looks like a very decent Albert. So, we put him down to 6. He's digging and healing. He's got it again. How many of those has he played now? 3? Yeah, 3 of them. What a card. So I think what I'm going to do is actually play this out with the Super Evo. And the question is, do we attack this with the samurai? And I kind of feel like I'm going to. And just say, right, have you got the answer? Because he's now played 3 of the 4 drops that automatically kills things. He may well be regretting throwing those away here. What has he got? Because that is such a good answer to this card, but he's used 3 of them. Surely he hasn't got a 4th one. Oh, he's got the Twilight. But that doesn't kill it. That doesn't kill it, boys. Have we done it? Super Evo for the draw. Okay. Got 1 play point left. Oh, he was digging for the 1-drop rush unit, which he did. You know, he did have 1, didn't he? Nice. So Urius wins us the game. And we rank up to C1. Okay, so quite quick ranking up. And then our wing column goes up. Let's keep on keeping on. Swordcraft mirror. Uh-oh. This makes me nervous because I don't have very much in the mid to late game. Actually makes me think that keeping some of this might be good. That's nice. So we've managed to keep like a sort of mid-range type of hand. Also, having the 1-drop, that's quite nice when we've got Seria here. So we're just looking for something on that turn 4. Okay. We have got 1 answer if necessary. It's not the best turn 4 play though. Would rather have something else. We do have a lot of 2 and 3 drops. Ugh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow. Super early curve here. Question is, what do we value trade here, or do we kill the 5/4? So depending on what he's got here, we could take a lot of damage. Does he want to put the 5 damage on face? In which case he's got to... In fact, he can't actually do that. Oh, he can if he... Okay, so he uses an Evo so he can push damage to face, I think, here. I think that's the plan. Definitely going to be playing Gildaria here. So this kills the Luminous, and then we trade to kill the 5/4 with one of these, right? Problem is, our health is very low, so we are already within Albert range. We have kept the Amalia, though, for the Vanguard. Oh, no, that doesn't help against Albert, does it? He's got his own Gildaria. Super Evos us as well. Oof, this is looking a bit rough. We can actually use this Super Evo and put... I feel like we might have to, because I can't see how else we get out of the Albert range. Now he can just go face here if he wants to put us back down, if he's got an answer from hand for the board. Let's see what he's got. Caravan Mammoth. Oh, okay. I mean, Samurai is going to love this. He's a big lad. Does he go face or does he trade? I think he should go face. But he trades. Okay, so makes me think he hasn't got Albert. Do we actually take this turn to draw here? I think we actually do. And then we play out... Do we actually go wide? I guess going wide with a Nesta makes more sense. I think we'll go... I think we won't. I think we'll play that with this. Also, we may even want to do Amalia and use Iron Crown to buff at some point. Ah, he does have this. Okay, so that puts us down within range now, unfortunately. So trading these in because there's no way of clearing this board, and they do nothing. So we've just got to hope he doesn't have. We got to hope he doesn't have Albert. Basically, we lose to Albert. 3 cards left. 4 cards. Has he got it? Actually, no, we haven't, right? He's out of Super Evos. What am I talking about? So I really want to get Urius down. Oh, Case Mitsu. That is a real problem. So let's kill that. And then let's play this. And I think we just try to threaten lethal, right? Kind of in a race now. He's got no evos. He's got 4 damage on board. He needs 9 damage from hand, but he can't attack, right? Without. I actually had Rush. Oh my god, I forgot to attack because we had Rush from Amalia. What an idiot. Oh, he does have this, but it can't attack, right? Oh, it can because it kills it. Oh no, that's so annoying. But he can't finish us off. We win. Whew. All right. So far, so good, boys. So far, so good. 2 wins. 2-0. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Another Swordcraft mirror. I'm detecting a theme, boys. I mean, the nightly rending is pretty good into like the 2. We got 2, 3, 4. Maybe we keep nightly rending actually. Okay, but then we find samurai, so maybe we shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't really know, and then we get another one anyway. Okay, don't keep nightly rending next time. Gonna play Rusty. And go face. Rusty go face. He pays a lot in Lovebound. Gets the buff. Clears Rusty. We can Zirconia here. But I'm actually going to play draw. And I'm going to play Samurai. I feel like weaving in the draws, like finding a turn where you can play and it doesn't hurt you, is kind of important with this build that we've got here. Ah. Do we just Zirconia here? I think maybe we do Zirconia because we can do this and this. Right, and then these guys get buffed to 2. So they trade better into these anyway. So that can now trade. That can trade. I feel like that's slightly better than if we just Luminous and traded 1 unit. This is a very good card though in Take 2. Because where opponent just can't clear like the actual Luminous Mage itself, and then you actually get to see that secondary bonus of when an allied officer enters the field, give it this. You know, you're going to see that type of secondary effect a lot more, I think, in Take 2 than you would in Constructed, where they actually have dedicated answers for clearing boards. Yeah. I think we're going to now do this, actually. I think we're going to do this. Clear the board? Well, not clear the board, you know what I mean? We don't have a great hand. This is one of the cards that... Oh, God, it's so good at clearing this board, though. Ugh. Yeah, we really don't have a good hand for dealing with this. We have a terrible hand. This is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good. I can't even play like double Seria and a Knightly. Oh, no. Oh. I think that's GG. Yeah. I think we lost this one, guys. And I think that's the thing, is that in Take 2, you're going to have these turns where you're going to lose the game because you're not able to answer the board. And that's something that in Constructed doesn't happen as often, right? He's got the Amelia as well, putting everything on back. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's GG. That's GG. We're just gonna... You know, we can do things like this. Do things like this, but... It doesn't get us anywhere. We'll pass the turn back and let him end the game. He's definitely got a better Swordcraft deck, that's for sure. Okay, so 1-2, lost 1. So if we lose 1 more, that is the end of our run. Because we've won 2, we've probably got enough back on the rewards. We'll have a look at the rewards thing afterwards. But we should have enough to get entry into another one. Aha, match found. Okay, what are we playing? Oh, it's Swordcraft again. I should have picked Haven, shouldn't I? Okay, that was definitely a mistake, keeping the 3-5. This one buffs, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Take 2. Can we avenge our loss? Well, we're 1-on-1, aren't we, against Swordcraft, so... Oh, Seria would be nice. Not today. I think we play out Rusty. We're kind of hoping to find another one of our early drops. We have got quite a lot of early drops in our deck, so it's not the worst odds of finding one. That's not it, though. That's not what we want to be finding at all. Do we play out a proactive samurai? Feels really bad. We gambled on the extra player point and it's kind of backfired a bit. I'm going to draw nothing but 2 drops now. The rest of the game, you watch. So he's probably going to draw... Probably going to play the Nonja here. No, he goes Kenjimitsu. Okay, okay. In that case, we're going to play this. Do we Evo here? Huh. No, don't think we need to. Okay, there comes the non-jump. Philadoo. Oof. Okay. So I think what we do here is we either this. I think we either this, and I think we value trade. Oh no, that's not right. We did that wrong. We should have either this traded and traded that. Okay. Oh, mistakes were made. Found the Amalia. Okay, so now this kills this. Can we play this out and evo it? Because then we at least get some heal. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. That's what that card's for. That card's very good in draft, isn't it? With a really early curve. Interesting. So we just got completely snowballed in those two losses there against Sword. Fair enough. Okay, so that is the run comes to an end. So now you click, I think you have to click back. And then you claim rewards, because we've lost 2. So remember, it cost us 1,000 to go in. We've actually got 500. And an Infinity Evolved pack. Okay, so if we wanted to go back in to take 2, it would now cost us. It would now cost us 1,000 rupees. So actually, we did get 2 wins, but actually, it only gave us 500. Got it. So. Okay, so in terms of the actual rewards in the game, let me just show you what you do get. Okay, so what we can see is 2 wins, which is what we got. We got 1 ticket and 500. It does say win twice to get your entries worth. Okay, so because you're getting a ticket for a pack, that's worth 500 gold. So that's kind of what I was meaning by if you get 2 wins, you get your kind of value back. You don't get 1,000 rupees back, you get 1,000 rupees worth of value. I see. Yeah. Yeah, got it. Okay, so the best we can get, obviously, is with 7 wins. We'd actually then get 2 packs, and we'd get 1,500 rupees. So that's the kind of breakdown of the rules. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the new Take-Two format? It does give us a new way to play the game, obviously, until the new expansion comes. So if you're getting bored with Constructed, or you want to be able to get your hands on using some cards that you don't actually have in your collection, then now you can. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon for some more Shadowverse content. Take it easy.